What is up? This is your boy Raven here today with another deck, and this time, well, yesterday we did a budget upgrade to Rayquaza. This time we're pouring money, it's raining all over the place for that Rayquaza Battle Arena deck. So we're just, upgrading it to the level of, well, maybe not super expensive, but definitely we're making it an expensive deck, more expensive than what we had yesterday. Does this mean that this deck is a lot better? I mean, definitely it's different. You can say it's better, but it's definitely different. But if you're on a budget, check out our yesterday's video where I talked about, it showed and played a budget version of Rayquaza Battle deck, right? A budget upgrade. Here we've got, well, expensive upgrade, but before I'm gonna show you guys the deck, I want you to go and subscribe to the channel, because we're on the road to 600 and to 1000. And of course at 1000, not only I'm gonna give away a booster box, but also we're gonna launch a few things, and hopefully it's gonna go the direction I really do want it to go. So first things first, Rayquaza, right? Stormy Winds. Here in this deck, we're not gonna attack that much with that Rayquaza. He is here to discard those cards, and if we're able to attack, that's cool, but that is not a main attacker whatsoever. Because again, you have to put that Rayquaza to be a tier 1. You want it to be there at the top. And to have it, well, he has to be a secondary attacker, maybe even the third attacker. So let's look at the deck, and as you can see, we still have certain pieces from, of course, Battle Arena deck, but there's a lot more happening. So first things first, I'm losing my voice, sorry. 2 Dedennes with Dedenne change. Of course, you want to play a turn 1, you want to use that fantastic Dedenne change to just change your hand, to discard stuff, and then get a brand new fresh hand. So 2 Dedennes. Then we have 3 Pikaroms. I know, 3 Pikaroms for the full blitz, but not only we are powering other Pikaroms, but also with all the energy on the board, we are powering Rayquaza, right? And we got grass type energy, so we can attack with Rayquaza if the situation is crucial. And of course, many people just will be thinking, oh, this is an old Pikarom with Rayquaza that, Rayquaza is used only to discard stuff and to bring some energy back so you can switch. No, Rayquaza is going to be able to attack later in the game. So 3 Pikaroms. Then we have, from Battle Arena deck, Tapu Koko, 2 Zapdoses, and another expensive card, which is Zeraora-GX. So every Pokemon, thanks to Thunderclap Zone, that has a lightning type energy or electric type energy, has no retreat cost. And this is huge. This is huge, especially for Zapdos, right? Imagine having 2 Zapdoses on board and Zeraora. You can just switch them and keep on attacking. Let's move to trainer card. We have 36 trainer cards, and of course we start with 4 Cherish Ball, a playset of fantastic Cherish Ball to get those GXs that we need. Also 2 Electromagnetic Radar that will help us search for electric type GXs, but also we can discard 2 cards from our hand. Then we have 4 Electropowers, which are really important. Again, they were a promo card, so they might actually consider them a little bit budget, but they are huge in that deck, right? They don't work with Rayquaza, but they do work with everything else that we have with Zapdos, right? 1 Electropower and Zapdos can attack for 110 damage. That is huge. 2 energy switches, 4 Pokégears 3.0, 4 Pokémon Communications, 3 switches, 2 tag switches, which are right now a little bit bugged in Pokemon TCG, so be careful here. 1 Thunder Mountain, of course Thunder Mountain Prism is a key card. 2 Viridian Forests, 3 fantastic Cynthias, of course we've got 2 Lillies and 3 Volkners. On top of that, 14 energy with 3 grass type and 11 electric type, lightning type energy. So that is the whole deck. The whole deck is down there below in the description. You can just copy and paste it to your own TCG, but let's go. Let's play that deck. Let's have some fun with that deck, and let's go. So of course, I know this is by any means not a budget deck, but that's how it's supposed to be. Right now we made a budget version, now we're making an expensive one, and of course, after you're gonna have that deck, it's easily upgradable to anything else you want. You can add Choo-Choos if you have. You can, just skip Rayquaza and just make it a Pikarom, right? So many different things that you can do because you have those pieces from the Battle Arena deck, which is really nice and cool. Do you want to go first or want to go second? Well, it depends on your game plan. You can do both. You can, you know, easily just knock out stuff with what you got, with what you're given. And, well, I mean, I can go Pikachu, why not? I'm just gonna play him. Because I'm going second, I'm just gonna do down, because I don't know what I'm gonna draw. And let's check the coffee. A little bit cold, but still really good. Especially now, because I'm really getting sick. But I'm not gonna get. So we're seeing Evilax, right? Evilax, definitely a fire. Okay, that can change a lot of things. I thought it's gonna be a fire type, but this means it's not. So we might actually see a Darkrai Prism, right? So we might see a Darkrai Prism happening or not. Alright, so there's no Darkrai Prism. Let's see if we can actually pull this off. So what I'm gonna need. Alright, so I'm gonna get Koko Prism if we have it. Yes, we do. Because at this point right now, Zeraora is not something that is a necessity. Right, so Pikachu, Electropower, Cherish Ball. I'm gonna go for Dedenne, so we're only gonna discard one Cynthia while still having a lot of stuff on board. I mean, I could have had energy here, so, you know, Koko can bring it back, but it's okay, it's fine with me. Oh, now Thunder. Oh, oh boy, okay. Wait. Because I have to. Okay, so I can go Zeraora. Because I still want to, you know, deal the damage. But this, you know, this hand also, you know, means that I can attack next turn. I could have attacked this turn. I kind of messed it up. Because we got a switch, right? So there goes Volkner. And I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna prepare my next turn. So it's gonna be like that. So if I thought I'm gonna get that Thunder Mountain, I would actually do differently. But it is what it is. And I got one energy. That's fine. Dance. It doesn't matter because we got an energy switch, so it's gonna go in Pikachu. So this energy goes over here, and of course, if we had that Thunder Mountain, right? If we had it, then well, that would be something, right? We would be able to attack, but we are not, right? We're not able to attack, and I'm gonna pass the turn. Done. It's still a basic, so my opponent is only dealing 120 damage to me. I can easily attack for full blitz and charge up another Pikachu. Alright, so he goes for the Dark City, but still, he can't really retreat Evilax with a Dark City. That is not, excuse me, that is not a possibility. So that's a cheer up. I mean, he still can use Megaton, friends. Alright, so this means two things. I'm gonna get Rayquaza now, so we're gonna be preparing ourselves, you know, Stormy Winds, all of that stuff. Of course, Thunder Mountain. There we go. So let's play Rayquaza first. Of course, yes, Stormy Winds, we want to do that. Right, you know, one energy, that's fine, it's okay. So why I'm gonna play the energy on Pikachu? Just because he might actually get rid of the Thunder Mountain, so I want to be prepared for that. And look at that, we've already have so much energy on the board. I mean, I could have actually played on Rayquaza, but it's fine. I don't think my opponent can really do a lot at this point. Great Potion, sure, we've got that Electropower. So it's still 200 damage incoming. And even he's gonna attack for 210. It's not enough, we have basics. If he's not gonna have anything, that's a GG. Like, that is literally a GG. And it is. It is a GG. I'm not gonna... Yeah, you see, like, we've got energy. So I can BM, but I'm not gonna... That's attack bolt. So even though I made a few mistakes, look at that. Look at that. Nice knockout, nice win, nice victory. Let's go, let's play game number 2. Let's see how the game number 2 is gonna go. Oh boy. Oh boy. So yeah, stay safe, guys. Stay safe, because this is the time of the year where everyone is getting sick. Everyone. Alright, so that might be a Dragonite deck. We're seeing a Dragonite coin, but again, I have a Volcanion. Does it mean anything? No. But, I can speculate. It's always good to do that. It's funny to do that. We've lost a coin flip, so I'm going to probably go second. I don't believe I'm going to go first. Like, losing the coin flip, majority of the time means you're going second. Like, really, there's nothing else that you're going to do, right? You're just going second. That's it. That's why it's good to have decks that can utilize both strategies, going first, going second, that it's not hurting them that much. Alright, so we got a Zapdos. Oh wait, okay, Heatran. Next turn takes 3 less damage, discard 2 energy from... okay. Alright. There goes Viridian Forest. So it's gonna be a fire type Mew 3, but I'm curious what GXs do they have? Because Heatran, Heatran, like this one is not something you see in a Mew 3 deck. That's okay, that's Mew. Bench barrier, sure. Alright, that's quite interesting. I'm not going to discard the energy, of course, and play Cynthia. Yep. Maybe I should have just waited with that energy. I whiffed it and oh boy. But I mean, I feel like, okay, we have a little bit of advantage here. I know it's a cocky thing to say and you should not say that. But I'm looking at the other side of the board and I'm like, alright, why Heatran? GX not yet in the prize card. Alright, we got a Reshazard. That's a thing. But still, it seems really slow. Another Cynthia, like why no Welders, right? Why to go with Cynthias? You have to get that Pokégear's Welders when you're playing the Mew 3 that's a fire type, because you're literally just giving me time to do anything. And I know I'm going Volkner, Cherish Ball and Energy. And we're going to Dedenne. I know that might be not the prettiest refreshment of the hand, we're discarding a lot, but that's what you do, right? You got to keep on going for what you need. There we go. So because I have, some energy in this card pile, I can go for that Rayquaza now and just start putting stuff on my board, or I can just go right now, thanks to Pokémon Communication, for the Tapu Koko Prism, which is not a bad idea if the Tapu Koko was here. It's prize. Okay, changing the strategy. So there goes Rayquaza. Yes. Okay, so we know the energy was there. Sure. I know I have energy switches, so I can actually do that, but I'm gonna also bring the grass type energy for myself. Oh, this is, this is getting a little bit tougher, a little bit harder, but no, it's not something that, we can't pull off with such a slow start of our opponent. I mean, definitely, we had a really bad draws, we had a really bad start, you might say. But I know as long as there is this Heatran, I'm fine. Lady, okay. Why playing Lady over a Fury Flint? No idea. I mean, like, those 3 turns, it should be welder, attack, welder, attack. So my opponent is skipping those welders. He's not doing anything, which is good for me. Because this means, I can actually just start having a little bit of fun. And I can play Cynthia now. I have time, there's nothing to be worried about right now. That's cool. I mean, this hand is not that cool, but, it's still okay. I still have time, we got an Energy Switch, so I will be able to attack with Pikachu if I'm going to retreat that Zapdos. Because he's going to attack for 230, so... Alright, so he's now... Alright, so he's going for it. He's going for that attack. Good, 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 good. I mean, I kind of want him to do that. Because now, if he's going to go Flash Strike, this means he has to go GX next turn. Right? Right. So what I have to do... After I'm going to use Pikachu's attack, Blitz, I have to put that energy strategically somewhere else. I can't put, I can't have 6 energies on Pikachu. But also this means that, well, I have to use Energy Switch from Rayquaza, so I'm going to put that energy on Rayquaza, unfortunately, but it will allow me to knock him out. Or... No, okay, no. Those are 2 Electropower, so GX is not going to do it. Alright, so there goes Energy Switch. There goes Volkner. Of course, this is a safer thing to do. Okay, let's go like that. So the GX would not do me any good, but I can just, help that Rayquaza knock him out. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna help Rayquaza. So that's 180. It's fine, it's okay. 2 energies are gonna go on that Rayquaza. We're gonna miss the 1, but it's okay. Because whatever he's gonna use, he's still not knocking out Pikachu. He has to use the GX with 6 energies on it. And if my opponent has that many problems just getting that energy, right? This means I can be a little bit cocky. I can try to do different things. I can think like, oh, I mean, he may not have that welder, right? He may not think about that. It's like those are those like conditions that you have to take into consideration, where something is happening on the board and you select 4 turns, 5 turns, plays like Cynthia, Lady, your opponent's not gonna do anything spectacular. And that's exactly, look at that. So I was a little bit scared of that welder, but I told you guys, he may not have that welder. Judge, like, why? Why there's a judge? Like, no point of judging. That's a GG. There's just no point of doing anything. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is an comprehensive upgrade to fantastic Pikaram Rayquaza battle deck. Rayquaza battle deck. I hope you enjoyed that deck. It's in the description down there below. Also in the description, have a 5% discount on any code you would purchase on Professor Oak. And don't forget to subscribe to also this channel and my second YouTube channel, where I'm doing Funko Pops and other games like Zelda and many more. Also Kovac paintings, where Kovac is putting out or will be putting out figurines that she is painting from Warhammer, Age of Sigmar, Warcry, all those different tabletop games, D&D, all of that. She is painter, and she is painting them, so she's gonna put those paintings there. So thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye, mwah, and good night. Boink.